Adopt Me, what is that thing update? The storm is luring you in. 3 new houses and 3 new furniture packs. This looks crazy. If you look at the Sky Castle, you will see the giant storm right now. And many players are confused what the update is. But what if I told you that there was a smaller secret update that Adopt Me added? And that update has a separate countdown. Coming out in 4 days. No one has noticed this. Like, no one is here at all. There is something that you might notice. All of these are different characters from different buildings in Adopt Me, which might be hinting towards the fact that this storm is about to destroy all of Adoption Island. You can even go up and speak to all of the characters. Oi, that cloud's not looking good. That's a wild cloud. Let's have a look at what all the other characters have to say. What could this mean? Are the clouds getting bigger? Yeah, they actually are. Elsa from the ice cream shop. These clouds look very suspicious. Is this a storm? Yeah, this is definitely a storm. What does Sophie have to say? Sophie's got a camera. Does it feel hot to anyone else? These clouds look scary. Archer says, is something floating in these clouds? This can't be a good sign. Something's floating in them? I mean, this is true. If we look over there, we can see all of these like weird orbs and stuff that are just kind of going up and floating into the cloud. Honestly, we don't know, Archer, but what do you have to say? Oh, I clicked the same guy. Who is rich? I actually don't know. Maybe it's the car guy. This isn't looking too good. Whoa, where did this come from? And then if we look over here, there's someone called Bonnie. I actually don't know who Bonnie is, nor have I ever recognized this character, but we can go and speak to them. Danger ahead. A storm is incoming. That is literally all they say. This update comes out in literally 4 days, which is barely anything. And because all of these characters from the famous Adopt Me shops and places are all outside waiting to watch the storm, many players think that all of their shops are going and getting destroyed. Now, one thing that has been confirmed is that the baby shop is getting a revamp, which might be one of the strangest things as this shop has had so many revamps recently, so I'm kind of surprised that they decided to go and revamp this shop again. Like, out of all of the things they could go and redo, they decided to redo the baby shop. For the new baby shop design, this is the old one and this is the new one. Honestly, it's kind of hard to spot the difference if we go and do a comparison. They just kind of changed the colors on the balloon and added a few windows. As for that, the rest of the toys stayed pretty much exactly the same. They've just added some new windows and changed the interior colors. And that seems to be about all they have changed. Honestly, I'm not too sure why they decided to change it, but I guess they did. At the same time, Adopt Me is also going and releasing some brand new pets, and the best of all, most amazing news is that these pets will be available completely for bucks. Now, this was something that I really wasn't expecting Adopt Me to go and do, and I'm sure many players are very excited about the fact that these things are both bucks. You know how there used to be a stand to go and promote the different pets based on different themes that kind of replaced this area right here? Well, in this same picture, we can see right here that there's a new theme. I'm not sure what theme this is, I'm not sure what these pets are, but it looks like there is a new theme of maybe some more jungle pets. So I'm not too sure if this is an error on Adopt Me's end, or maybe we're going and getting also another 2 new pets, and probably a 3rd Robux pet coming out in this stand over here as a small little added detail. But let's go and check out what these lovely new pets are. These super pets leave in 16 days for you to go and grab them. So we've got the raccoon, which is very cool, looks pretty similar to the red panda, just a slightly different version, but hey, it's a raccoon. And then we have a chipmunk, which everyone's gonna say is very preppy. But Adopt Me then decided to go and add a new vehicle, which is a Robux vehicle, and it kind of is like this jetpack, which is actually pretty cool. I've not seen a vehicle like this. It costs you Robux, which kind of makes sense. They got to add something for the cost of Robux in an update, but I'm glad that it's not a pet. That means everyone's happy that you can go and get all of the new pets without having to go and spend any Robux. Maybe this has something to do with the new countdown for the storm. Honestly, I'm not sure, but going and getting a jetpack does seem pretty cool. In this Adopt Me video, they posted a clip of a bat dragon. Now, this kind of hints towards a lot of things. The bat dragon is flying into the storm, but the thing is, there's no one flying the pet, which is what caused a lot of players to be confused, like, how is the bat dragon flying into the storm? Has a player transformed into the bat dragon from the storm? Can you now play as a pet in the new update? There are so many people theorizing that you could go and become the animal and the bat dragon is someone morphed as a pet. Like, so many people agreeing, and they think that this is a great idea, which, I mean, it would be a pretty cool idea being able to play as your pets. Everyone's saying it would be the best update ever, being able to play as a pet in your inventory and do missions. Now, that is an update that I would like to see it. There is different ways that you can go and become invisible, so there is a slight chance that the people in that clip just did that and then flew off into the distance, because you can't actually see the player, especially if you are to then go and disable your username. You can't actually see anything if you're just flying into the distance. It's kind of hard to see. So for that clip, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can become a pet. It's most likely just someone using a tombstone or a custom animation. But if Adopt Me does add an update where you can go and become a pet, that is definitely going to be very exciting for a bunch of players. There's also this pretty funny glitch in Adopt Me right now, which you can kind of do to annoy every single player and actually yeet them into the sky. So if you see someone, say for example, this person right here called a bunch of hashtags, what you need to do is fly under them and then stand, and it yeets them into space, and they go really far. And you can do this with a bunch of people. All you do is try and fly under them at a certain angle, then point up, and this will literally yeet people really high into the sky. I think Adopt Me should probably fix this before it actually annoys absolutely everyone, because like, I could just yeet people really high, and I think it's probably really annoying for lots of people if you're trying to trade and boom, you're gone into the sky. I can definitely imagine that being annoying. So if Adopt Me doesn't fix that, then I recommend they do before everyone complains about the fact that they just all got yeeted into the sky. I apologize, this is for educational purposes. Look at you fly. Look at this dude, be gone. And they are in the sky. It's kind of entertaining. You could just use it to troll people, but I definitely recommend that Adopt Me does this. All you need is literally a fly pet, and then you can literally troll anyone. Anybody can then just fly into the sky, and it sometimes goes different heights as well, depending on how high you flick. So honestly, it's quite funny. Like, look at that one. I don't even know where they are. They've only just landed. So Adopt Me, I recommend you fix this update before everyone just gets out of control and, you know, kind of gets yeeted into the sky forever. Let us know your thoughts of what you think this is down below in the comments. It kind of is very creepy. Click this video here to see free Adopt Me Pets challenge games. I think you'll love this video, so check it out right here if you want to see how to get free pets.